Good morning and Pax et Bonum. I'm here today to talk to you about why the Philippines is not capable of democracy. Democracy is a type of system of governance led by the people, controlled by the people, and maintained by the people. First and foremost, the Philippines is fragmented. Whether we accept it or not, the differences in distance from provinces to provinces, city to city, and island to island causes us to have different cultural upbringings, different ideas, and overall, different goals. Now, having different goals may not seem like a bad thing, but in this case, it is. Because the main goal of democracy is unity, and that is not something present in our country today. As it shows, it is present in the different civil wars that have happened. Conflicting beliefs has caused wars. The Maote group in November 30, 2070, the latest attack, led the city to ashes, killed millions of people, killed thousands, and has destroyed thousands of lives to come. It has traumatized a lot of people. That is led because of our different beliefs. The MILF, that they have been constituted in 1977 because they wanted to enhance Muslim rights. Different beliefs lead to these different conflicts. That is why the Philippines is not ready for democracy. Not at this state where we are all separated. Only when we are united can we say that we are capable of democracy. Next, wrong practice. See, the biggest problem of Philippines today is corruption. Now you might be asking, what causes corruption? Misinformation is what happens. Corruption and hiding information. Let's start off with corruption. The government is hiding their own motives under plans that aren't really developed, plans that they say they did, but they haven't really invested the proper amount of money into it. See, this information should be being passed down to the people because that is the goal of democracy. The government integrating the people to their activities, and that is not being done in our country today. That is causing corruption. Next, hiding information. The government keeps secret from the people. This is the biggest problem today too. That the government is not sharing the ideals that is supposed to be shared to the people. In January 15 to 19, 2015, when Pope Francis arrived in the Philippines, did you know that 490 homeless people were kept away? Because the government feared that they would actually cause ruckus during the event. And this information came out 2 weeks after the Pope left. Sure, the government put them to luxurious resorts and hotels, but this does not escape the fact that they kept them. And they kept this information from the people. Next, freedom of speech. Let's stop talking about the government. Let's stop talking about how our society is so wrong today. And let's talk about ourselves. Freedom of speech. It is being abused today. Whether we want it or not, that is the state that we are in today. People don't even know what they're talking about when they come out to media. Social media groups come in and out, presenting information, asking people what they feel about the different government ideals, the different government missions being achieved, and they don't know anything about it, but yet they're answering as if they know anything. Media has also abused the freedom of speech. Fake news has also arisen to the fact. Now, I would like to say that the biggest solution that we can do, the best solution that we can do as children of today, as the future of this country, we should stand up, prove that we are united as one, unite each other as a country, not as individuals, not as groups, but instead as one society connected by the bond of wanting to improve their country. If this is not possible, we should completely remove democracy and we should implement a new system of governance. Thank you, and Pax it Bonum.